We are Expresso, and we are making an expressive game for the Ouya console.
Ouya is a new console running on Android focusing on independent game makers. All games are downloadable from the Ouya market and must have some sort of free-to-play aspect to their business model. So anyone who owns a Ouya has access to any game made for the Ouya.
We chose to define an expressive game as one that creates an emotional connection with the user to make them reflect on the moment in their lives. The key word is reflection. The user should draw comparisons between the virtual experience and their own real-world experiences.
We're making a hero's tale. On the surface, it's a simple RPG. Our hero, Edward, must defeat the evil king who is ravaging his own kingdom. On the way to the king, Edward is faced with several moral choices that have little to do with his mission. None of these choices is wholly black and white, and they all have immediate consequences for him. At the end of the game, Edward battles the king, and whether he lives or dies, we send the user on a return journey to see the long-term consequences of their choices. The moral choices and their outcomes are at the heart of this game, and we have been playtesting different scenarios since before we had a working program. We looked for situations that created strong emotional ties with the user and for consequences that were unexpected and at the same time understandable. Based on the playtest data, we restructured our storyline around a plague that had overtaken the kingdom. The addition of the plague made moral choice harder for our users since compassion and obligation did not always match up. It allowed us also to create a king who had committed horrific acts but had sound reasons behind all his decisions.
We do not tell the user whether they have done good or bad, or how they should feel about their choices. We want the player to make their own decisions about the character's morality. The ambiguity created by the moral choices will make the user reflect on their actions in the game and in their life.
The art style of our hairstyle has to satisfy two needs. We have a large number of assets and only one artist on team, so simplicity is necessary to be able to finish our product. And we are making an expressive game, so the art style must be beautiful and evocative in order to draw the user into our game. To accomplish this, we are using a 2D art style set in 3D space.
That's our project, and thank you for watching. Once again, we're Team Expresso, making a hero's tale, an expressive game for the Ouya console. We'd like to say a special thank you to our advisors, Ruth Comley and John Dessler, and our client Paolo Pedicini for all their help this semester.